Guess who remembered to turn on the kettle today? Always one for me and one for Carissa. But she's sleeping, so I'm gonna bring it to her privately. We got this in the mail yesterday. We're gonna open it tonight and I can't freaking wait. It's gonna help this vlog a lot. Red lights are my favorites. Work time. Man, that sun is bright. Parked a little close to those bushes, didn't I? Real quick before I pop into work, just a couple of thoughts that I have for today. Some groceries today because we're running out. So I'm gonna do that right after work. We're gonna switch over our budget from every dollar to mint, and we're gonna do a little bit of mail time. Open up some fun stuff that might help me vlog, make this channel a little better for you guys. That was almost a disaster. Grocery store, mail time, mint. Honestly, I haven't been grocery shopping in a couple of weeks, so I'm really interested to see how this plays out. But, first of all, safety first. I showed you guys that I went past Bravo, and I wanted to go there because they have really good prices and good meats, but they don't have everything that we need in our list. And I'd rather just go to one store now instead of two. It's just a little bit safer. Also, one other thing to think about, it is closing towards the end of the month. So you really have two options in terms of budgeting. And this channel is all about helping you make more money, live on less. You can work off of this month's budget, which is what we're planning on doing. So we only have about $20 left for food, but we have $75 left for gas. And we're not gonna need to buy gas. I might need to buy like $20 worth. So we might use $30 to $50 of that towards our grocery budget so that we can actually make sure that we feed ourselves, because feeding yourself is very important. The second option is eating into next month's budget. So we've already budgeted $300 for May, and it's only 2 days away from May. If we're only gonna spend $30 or $40, we could use May's budget and then only have $260 in the whole month of May. Let's put on some gloves and get going. We got a pretty big list, and like I said, we have about $70 to spend, so I'm gonna make sure that we stay under that $70 threshold. That's my phone. Wow, this is a good case. Take all this. That was an experience. Honestly, I was very uncomfortable inside of there. As you saw, there were signs pointing which way that you're supposed to go up and down the aisles, and I found myself mistakenly going up and down when I was supposed to go down it. That's just uncomfortable. Everything's very tense right now. And because of that, and for another reason I'll talk about in a second, I actually went over what I said I wanted to do, which is $70. We spent $111.70. There are a couple reasons for this. I think one of them is whenever I go shopping, I'm always looking for deals, and I'll pick out what food I'm gonna buy because most of them are pretty much the same based on the best deal I can get. And we have Publix down here in Orlando, so normally I'll get BOGOs from Publix, or I'll go to Walmart and they'll have a lot of rollbacks, but I see that they're cutting back on those because of the pandemic, which makes sense. I'm not gonna complain about that. But my bill was probably a little bit higher, maybe $10, $20 higher than it would have been otherwise. And then also just because of how uncomfortable I was, I really didn't want to have to go through this again. And my wife had gone shopping the last time we went grocery shopping and expressed the same thing, that's just so uncomfortable and she doesn't like it. And so I'm going to be doing our grocery shopping from now on, and I don't like it either. I normally really like going grocery shopping, but I was very uncomfortable. So I wanted to spend a little bit more money, get a set for about another week or so, just to make sure that we had everything. I think everything on our list we could have bought for $40 or $50, but spending $111 really helped us to be able to be comfortable, not only for this week, but also the next week and the next. So I'll probably take the $70 out of this month's budget and the other $41 out of May's budget for groceries. So I'll only have $259 to spend in May, but I really spent money today for May, so I guess it still counts. That being said, I'm gonna decompress on the way home, but I'll see you there. Anybody else a one trip or two? So a little disappointed disappointed that we went over budget on our groceries, just by a little bit though, and it's for good reasons, like I explained in the car. But I am really excited for this next part, and that is mail time. The first thing, just a random black envelope. This is the exciting one. Let's see here. I really don't need a knife. It's kind of overkill. Ooh. It's my Robinhood card. So if you didn't know, Robinhood is a free brokerage. It's been getting a lot of heat lately because it's been malfunctioning a little bit during volatile trading times, but they recently opened up a cash account to complement their brokerage account. So if you have money in Robinhood that's being invested in the stock market, any money that you have that's not invested will go onto this cash account. So I have like $30 in an account that I just kind of play around with because I used to trade stocks, like I said in one of my videos, and I'll probably make more videos about that. Did well, then I did really bad. So I haven't been trading stocks as much lately. Right now I only own 2 shares of Carnival Cruise Lines, but the cash that's not in that is gonna be in a high yield savings account, a high yield account, and they give you a debit card. And I totally didn't know this is what was coming, but it's actually a really nice looking card. I got the white one, which actually turned out a little bit more gray than white, which is a little disappointing. Actually looks pretty white. Honestly, it's more just because the card looks really cool than anything. I don't plan on using it too much. I know this isn't like most vloggers' mail time because I don't have anybody sending me any free cool stuff. So everything that's coming here is either spam, my mom sent it to me, or something about myself. But next up is the Carnival Players Club. Actually, speaking of Carnival Cruise Line stock, wow, plan now cruises starting from $50 per day. That just shows you how bad the cruise industry is. We went on a cruise in February, which is why they sent me this, but I don't plan on using this yet, but we'll see. Next is actually something very important that you guys should take note of here. It is something from the IRS addressed to me and my wife. Gotta make sure I blur out my address and all these things. Like in a P.O. box. This is really important. Right here, it's just saying in English on this side, Spanish on this side, that your economic impact payment has arrived. If you are getting a stimulus check, it is part of the bill that the Treasury has to send you out one of these notices. It's gonna come to you in an envelope that looks just like this. Department of Treasury Internal Revenue Service, comes from Austin, Texas for me at least. Basically, it's just saying your economic impact payment has arrived. I'm sure you can read this on their website, but basically it just says, I'm pleased to notify you that as provided by the CARES Act, you are receiving an economic impact payment of $2,400 by direct deposit. So it shows you the amount and how you're getting it. And if that's any different than what was said, for more information, please visit irs.gov/coronavirus or call 800-919-9835. Hopefully no one has to do that, but just know that if they are sending you a check in the mail or if they are direct depositing to your account, they have to send you out one of these notices. Good on you, IRS. This is from Wells Fargo. We have some accounts with them right now still, and that's so much more fun. Yep, this is the bank statement for our giving account. I thought that I signed up for statement suppression, which basically means that it's online statements, but I'm gonna do that soon. But I've said that every time that we've gotten one of these and I still haven't done it. So what does that say about me? 2 new things now, and these are the exciting things. I'm gonna open up one exciting thing first, and then the second one is gonna be super exciting. I'm gonna open up that next. First up, has to do with this. I'm right now recording on my microphone, which is the Rode Video Micro. It looks like this one. This is actually the Video Mic Me L because it plugs directly into your iPhone. So that's what I'm using for a lot of my vlog stuff, that I'm using my iPhone to record. But it basically looks like this. On the back of it, instead of this being for headphones, this is actually what plugs into my camera. However, if I want to get any longer shots than pretty much where we are right here, I'm only about 1.5 feet from the mic. If I go way out further, it's not going to sound as good. Here, listen. If I want to get a wide shot like this and talk about something over here or over here so you can see everything, this audio doesn't sound very good. This is 25 feet. And I bought a male-to-male cord. It's like $5 on Amazon, which is awesome, because that means I can move this mic on a stand that I have. But when it came male to female, which is fine because this comes with a male-to-male adapter, but it's super short. However, when I first recorded with it, and I actually just recorded part of yesterday's vlog with this one because I wanted to wait to open this one in today's vlog. The first time I recorded with it, I think I might not have plugged something in all the way, or maybe the wire's not great, but because there's 2 connections, there's more opportunity for something to go wrong. That's just really hard to deal with as I'm working a full-time job trying to create a lot of this content. I don't want to really have as many setbacks as I can. It's not that big of a deal, honestly, that they sent me this, but I really wanted just one wire so that I knew that if the wire is good and everything's plugged in, there's no chance of a second connection that breaks everything up. So I reached out to the people who sent me this, and because of the coronavirus, they actually let me keep this male to female one, and at least I really hope, if that's not what this is, I got some problems. Yes. So as you can see, it is a male to male 25-foot cord, so I can boom this mic, and I don't have to worry about having a second connection. So it's got 2 male ends here. Let's see if you can see that. It's on autofocus for my face. Maybe if I hold it close to here, it'll see it. So now it's kind of nice. I have 2 of these, so in the event that I ever want to boom a second mic that I don't own, I can do that. Now onto the goodies, and then I have to go into another Zoom meeting. This was supposed to get here tomorrow, and I'm hoping that this is what it is, but I'm super excited. I need to sharpen this knife. This is gonna be very helpful. So, backstory before I show you what this is, and you'll be able to guess what it is in a second. When I bought the Canon M50, it came with like a bag and another microphone, some other cool stuff. So I guess I do have a second microphone. But it also came with this tripod, which seems all great because it's nice and bendy, but this tripod is so bad. This ball up here it's just so crappy. I went to go vlog with it for the first time, and I stopped vlogging because I put the camera at an angle and this thing just went boop, right down. So, because of that, I did the vlogger thing and bought myself a Gorilla Pod. It's the 3K version, which is perfect for this size camera, and I just think it's gonna help this vlog a lot, and my wife thinks that I have great self-control for not opening it yesterday because I wanted to do it on camera, and I hope it was worth it. But now I gotta go to a Zoom meeting, so I'll catch up with you after and we'll transfer our budget from every dollar to Mint. I know I said I was gonna talk about Mint versus every dollar today and transfer that over in our budget, but it's 8:30 already. We just got off our Zoom call and I'm pretty tired and I gotta edit a video to get it up tomorrow. So we're actually gonna talk about that in tomorrow's vlog. Sorry, I keep pushing it, but it's gonna happen tomorrow for sure. I don't have anything else interesting going on. Now, it's time to edit for the rest of the night. Vlog ends here.